Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you this olive and khaki makeup look. I am obsessed with olive right now, so I just really wanted to incorporate this into an eye look. So this is what I came up with, and I really hope you guys like it. I also show you guys in this video a little bit of acne coverage because my skin has been an absolute pain lately. So if you guys would like to see how I cover my skin when it's really bad and really bumpy, then just keep watching because I kind of just give you guys a few little tips and stuff on basically what I do. And yeah, if you want to see this full makeup look, then just keep on watching. So to begin, I'm going to be spraying some of the Smashbox primer water onto my skin, and then I'm just going to be using some concealer on my spots because for some reason, I don't know why, I have just come up with just a really bad breakout all over my face just the last couple of days, so I needed to cover that. So I'm also just color correcting my under eyes a little bit using a peach toned concealer, and I feel like just doing this underneath the foundation just makes my foundation look as flawless as possible. Because my skin is quite bumpy right now, it's going to be kind of hard to create that nice flawless finish. So I decided to go for the Makeup Forever HD or Ultra HD foundation just because it gives me a really nice full coverage look, and I felt like because my skin is really bad today, I felt like I really needed it. And I also mixed in a little bit of the Body Shop lightening drops because this foundation is quite dark for me. So I'm just applying that onto my skin with my Real Techniques sponge and just blending it all over and moving on to the eyes. Just applied a little bit of concealer onto the whole lid just to prime it a little bit, and then I am also taking my jumbo pencil in Milk from NYX and just applying it onto my lid just to make sure that the colours we apply on our lid come out more true to the actual colour it looks like in the pan. And I'm just blending this out a little bit using a brush. And for my transition shade, I'm going to be using the NYX bronzer, and I'm not going to lie, I had a little bit of trouble with this. It just wasn't blending for some reason. It's not really a very blendable formula, so use a eyeshadow or a bronzer that you know blends really well, because I had a little bit of trouble with this one. So I'm just making sure to blend that as flawlessly as I can, and then I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit more of that jumbo pencil just because I did take away a little bit of that white on the lid. And then I'm taking this incredible eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This is the color Dirty Martini, and if you love khaki and olive, you need this eyeshadow. I'm just applying it all over the lid using a flat brush, and I love that it's totally matte. So yeah, if you're obsessed with khaki like I am, you will absolutely love this eyeshadow. I'm just flipping the brush over and just turning that in the crease to kind of use the flat brush to blend that into the crease area. I'm just relaxing my crease and just letting the brush sit right in there, and that will just kind of smudge that color outwards. And then I am taking a clean blending brush and just making sure to go over that area where the green and the brown meet, and just making sure to smudge that so it looks like the two colors join together and it just transitions well. Next, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the color Enchanted Forest, and we're going to be using that in the outer corner to really give it that smokiness. Now you can just leave it with the original color we placed all over the lid if you don't want it to be too dark, but this just really gives it some smokiness and really transforms it into a really nice sexy smoky eye. So I'm just taking that color in the crease and just making sure to really blend that color into the rest of it, because we want it to transition and we almost want it to look like it joins into one. And then I'm going back into that first brush and just applying a little bit more of that brown color to make sure it blends in really seamlessly to the rest of the eye. Next, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's eyeshadow in the color Karma, and I'm just going to be applying this on the inner corner of my eye. I love this eyeshadow because in some lights it looks gold and in some lights it looks olive. So right now it's really picking up on the beautiful olive shade, so I'm just applying that on the inner corner of my eye. For concealer, I am just taking some of the NYX HD concealer and applying it under my eyes, and then I'm going to be taking the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer and just applying that onto all the other areas I would like to bring forward and highlight. I'm also just applying a tiny bit of that underneath the eyes as well. I'm blending that in with the sponge I used to blend in my foundation. And then I am just baking using some of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just applying that on all the areas I would like to set and bake. And I'm just going to leave that powder to sit on there for a couple of minutes, and I am going to do my eyebrows off camera whilst that is baking. I do have an eyebrow tutorial down below, so I will link that there so that you guys know how I do my eyebrows. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just going to be dusting away that powder to reveal as much of a flawless finish as my skin can be whilst it is as bumpy as it is. I'm just going to be finishing off the eyes for now, and I'm just going to be applying a winged liner, but I'm not going to be applying any liner on the inner part of my eye. It's almost going to be like a half wing, so it starts in the center of my eye and then I create a nice flick just to kind of extend my eyes outwards and to really turn them upwards. And I am creating quite a thick wing, but like I said, I don't want there to be any eyeliner on the inner part of my eye. I also just went ahead and applied some black kohl pencil to my waterline, and then I am going to be applying some false lashes. The lashes I'm applying are the Dose of Colors Showstopper lashes, and these are perfect. I don't usually wear lashes like this, but I feel like it went so nicely with this makeup look, and it really kind of came outwards towards the outer corner and just really went with the whole liner style. And then I'm just applying some mascara to my natural lashes to make them blend in and to just tie the whole look together. For the inner corner, I'm just applying a little bit more of that calm shade and applying it just on the inner corner and the inner third of the bottom lash line. And with a pencil brush, I am taking more of that Dirty Martini that we applied on the lid and just blending that on the bottom lash line to balance everything out. And then, of course, just applying some mascara on the bottom lash line. For my skin, I decided to keep it very simple. I'm just applying some bronzer around the outer perimeter of my face because I don't want to apply too much on them areas where there's lots of bumps. I just feel like it will draw a lot more attention to that area, so I want to keep it as free of anything as possible. And I'm just applying some highlight onto the tops of my cheekbones, again trying to avoid any spotty areas. And then for my lips, I wanted to keep it nice and nude just because I wanted all the focus to be on the eyes. I'm just applying some Crown lip pencil. This is in a really pretty nude shade, and then I also went ahead and applied Naturally Transformed lipstick from MAC, and then went across the outer edges using Stone because it just makes my lips look a little bit fuller, and it also cools it down a little bit to make it look nice and neutral. So guys, that is the end of this makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed. I am so happy I got to do my spin on a olive makeup look because I am just obsessed with this color right now. I think everybody is. It's such a popular color and I just feel like, why not wear it on your eyes, right? It definitely does suck that my skin has been so bad lately, and you know, it was going so well and then suddenly it's just gone downhill. But the reason why I wanted to continue to film this video is because I really hope that someone out there can be inspired by me just showing my insecurities to the world, because that is the only way I guess that I can deal with them, is to help inspire other people with my own insecurities. So I really hope that this helps someone that's maybe going through a tough time with their skin and they want to know how to cover it, even if it's just to see someone else dealing with their insecurities to help you deal with your own. I really hope it helps you, and I hope you enjoyed. So please share this with your friends, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. I love you all. Bye.